Encyclopedic Knowledge is sponsored by Elko Speedway.
This week, Dan Plan, the Encyclopedia, catches up with Mike Tuma.
Mike Tuma's been racing in the Twin Cities for over 20 years. How'd you get started in racing, Mike?
Well, I guess one of my crazy nights in spectator races, I brought a Jeep out here, and I've been hooked since.
Your brother Mark also used to race. Did the two of you race together quite a bit?
Actually, he was in the late models before I was, and I was still in the, well, they were hobby stocks then, but then I moved up into late models, and Mark hurt his back, actually, and doctor didn't want him doing it anymore, so that's why.
So it's not because he couldn't keep up with you, it's because he hurt his back?
I think a little of both.
I've noticed the last few weeks you've had the red Steve Anderson from Lonsdale helping you out on the team. How's that been going? How'd that come about?
Well, we've been struggling for probably a year and a half now with the car. We just can't seem to get it. And one of the reasons is I changed jobs, and I don't have the time anymore, and my priorities are changing maybe a little bit after 20 years. You know, it just starts getting a little old. And Steve noticed us struggling, and heck, they come over to the shop and said, hey, we'll help you out. And, you know, I with open arms, they says, come on and help. So it just takes a lot of hard work, the competition. If you're off, you know, just a tick, you're going to see it on the track. And Steve and his guys are really helping out a lot.
You've been racing late models for quite a few years. What are some of the bigger changes you've seen since you started going up until today?
Well, I guess the competition, you know, it's always been competitive, but I think there's more drivers that are a lot closer in the ball game now than it used to be years ago. I think there's more cars, and it just seems like the cars are way more competitive. So if you're off, you know, just a tick, it's going to show up big time.
Any big changes in the cars over the years, or are they pretty much remain consistent?
They're remaining pretty good. I mean, you have the rules have been the same now for quite some time, you know, and I think, you know, the biggest change with the cars was the track when it got repaved. That changed a lot of setups.
Well, good luck, Mike. We hope to see you again on the race show.